Hello everyone and welcome back to Famicom Detective Club Part 2. Last time we are on a search for Yumiko, so that search continues on as we are in Chapter 6, the Altruist. Yeah, that was the name of the title of Chapter 6, because you know how whenever it presents a new chapter, the writing is always in cursive. So, yeah, we're basically. I mean, some is understandable, some isn't. So we are in chapter 6, the altruist. So last time, sorry, Ayumi, sorry, not Yumiko, Ayumi. The coffee Ayumi served Enid had been drugged. She seemed determined to track down Yoko's murderer on her own. Hot on Ayumi's trail, Enid asked person after person if they'd seen anyone matching Ayumi's description. Enid eventually found himself in the heart of the downtown Galleria. From my point of view, I think it's Shinjuku. I'm not really sure. Then suddenly, out of the blue, Enid spotted Principal Urabe in the middle of all the commotion. He was there with a man Enid had never seen before. Continuing to search around, Enid visited Yoko's house. There, her mother lent out a picture of Ayumi. Enid then decided to head for Mr. Tazaki's apartment. Upon learning, Upon learning Ayumi had followed Mr. Tazaki to his hometown, Enid immediately caught the next train to the small village, and from there we meet his mother, who is in shock. That's insane. What did he do this time? That kind of tone. So we have to ask. Hold on. Well, before we show her anything, we have to talk. All right. So let's see if she knows anything about Ayumi. Who's that? Toshio. What have you done now, Toshio? Alright, Tazaki. Has your son come by recently? No, I haven't seen him. Toshio, what have you done now, Toshio? What in the world is going on? Alright, that's all we know right now, so let's show her some evidence. Okay, it's basically the same dialogue. How about the sheet? Wait, is that really such a good idea? Show her the notes, or it might be better if I didn't. Well, I can always reload the save file, so if I mess up, I can always go back to it and pick a different answer. So let's show her the note. What is this? What? What kind of things is he getting himself into these days? Okay, she has no idea who Ayumi is, so let's... And it is the same dialogue, so let's ask about Mr. Tazaki. He's always been such a burden. I don't know why he's always in trouble. He was such a pleasant boy. I don't know what to do. What is a mother supposed to do? Gotta keep talking. I've been thanking my lucky stars ever since that Urabe man has been helping my son out. He's truly an inspiration. Madam, if you only knew. If you only knew. But that numbskull always has to go and... Oh, uh-oh. Oh, she's about to cry. I thought something was gonna happen. Fumi has bursted into tears. Oh, it looks like we have a townie here. What's wrong, Mrs. Tazaki? What's wrong, Mrs. Tazaki? Hey, you there! What did you do? How dare you make an old woman cry? By the way, Mrs. Tazaki has Toshio. By the way, Mr. Tazaki, has Toshio been around here lately? Huh? I saw him a little while ago while I was showing some city girl the way here. Oh, so Ayumi is around. He took off as soon as he saw us, though. Something always spooking that guy. Ayumi. Enid shows Ayumi's picture to the man. Yeah, that was her. As soon as they locked eyes, she took off after him. Last I saw, they were headed towards the cliff. Oh no. Cliff? Yeah, those were my words exactly, too. So start running. Oh dear. Stay back. I'll... Wow, look at those eyes. Thumbnail. Hurrying as fast as he can, Enid finally reaches the cliff. There, he finds Ayumi, tightly gripped by a frantic Tazaki. There's some sort of shiny-looking object in his left hand. I've got to be careful. Ayumi! Enid! Okay, let's think real quick. Oh no, what should I do? Okay, let's, persuade. Think about what you're doing, Mr. Tazaki. Don't come any closer! I'm done for! He must be at the end of his rope. Come on. Well, what would your mother say if she knew you were up here now? Shut up! Don't play with me! I'll do it! I swear! Looks like persuasion isn't working. Let's think. Oh. Okay, same thing, so let's rush out. Don't move a muscle! I'll do it! I swear I will! Oh, this is getting very exciting. There's gotta be some other way. Same dialogue. Okay, let's think. Okay, I can't do nothing there, so let's rush out. Okay, I am in a standstill here. Think. There's gotta be some other way. It's still the same dialogue. Wait, I can't just quit. Oh, it's like I have to. Tazaki, just let her go, and we'll all forget this ever happened. You think I'm that gullible? Just then, a sudden gust of wind blows by, causing Tazaki to flinch. It's now or never. Tazaki suddenly notices Enid trying to approach, and raises his knife overhead. Uh-oh. Ah! Tazaki, no! Enid! I can't do it. I'm no killer. Suddenly, Tazaki collapses in front of Enid, hanging his head in shame as he drops his knife. Wow. Mr. Tazaki, are you ready to tell me the whole story now? Yes. So start spilling the beans. It went like this. The day before Mr. Kaneda was killed, I had an argument with him. He said he wanted me to repay this loan I'd taken out by the very next day, with no advance notice whatsoever. There was no way I could cough up that kind of cash so quick. So that night, I took a trip out to his house to try and reason with him. But when I got there, I found the police and everybody. There were a bunch of people gathered around who told me he'd been murdered. So the alibi you gave about repairing the wall was a lie? With all that debt on my hands, no one would have believed hadn't killed Kaneda unless I had a solid alibi. So I got so I got thinking and remembered the principal had asked me to fix that wall a few days before. So in the middle of the night, I snuck out and plastered it up real quick. The next morning, I went straight to the principal and told him everything. He looked a bit surprised, but you know what he said? "I have faith in you, Mr. Tazaki. That is why I will help you. Do not worry about this trivial matter. If anyone were to ask me about it, I will simply say I supervised you plastering the wall while the murder took place." Yeah, that's why it goes from alibi to lie about in this situation. The Kaneda case came and went, and I got off scot-free, all thanks to Principal Urabe, my altruist. Keep talking. He's the only one who ever stuck up for me like that. See, I used to be into gambling big time. I got involved with some shady people and things got really out of hand. I did some time, and after I got out, nobody wanted to hire me. I didn't know where to go next, but somehow I met Principal Urabe. No matter what I said or did, he always had faith in me. And he gave me a job. I'd come so far since the old days. He gave me a whole new shot at life. But I got comfortable at my new job. I slipped back into gambling a little, and before long, I needed a loan. That's where Kaneda came in. And the rest is history. Is this really... And the rest is history. Is this really the truth? Yes. So what's the story with Yoko Kojima? She came snooping around, asking more and more questions about what happened back then. I didn't know what to tell her. The more she asked, the more she knew I was hiding something. She would push and push for answers. I got sick of it. I let her have it one day. I just wish that nosy Miss Hayama wasn't there to see it all. And when you know it, a few days later, she turns up dead. Just my luck. Why didn't you tell the truth until now? I don't know. I just get caught up in my lies sometimes. It's terrible. I never know what to do. Okay, nope. Nope. When you came around, I did my best to hide the truth from you. I was afraid that if my cover got blown, everybody would realize Urabe helped me cover up, and his career would be over. Back when I eavesdropped on you and Miss Hayama, I decided something. I decided to protect Principal Urabe the only way I could, by ending it all in the sea, here in my hometown. But when I got to my apartment, I found Ayumi waiting for me there. All she did was ask me to tell her the truth, but I snapped and said something really awful to her. I said, if people carry on pestering me like this, I'll kill them. That detective too, I said. What was that? So later, when I arrived in town, just as I was about to meet up with my mother, there Ayumi was, waiting for me. And then, when I saw you coming too, I couldn't help it. I grabbed her and... Oh no, what have I done now? Please, forgive me. It's all right, Mr. Tazaki. Inet, I believe him. Huh? Please, you have to believe him. Look at him. Inet, I'm sorry. Ayumi. And so, as evening draws near, the three head back from the northern sea out of harm's way. Wow. Just wow. I know I have like less viewers in this playthrough, but come on. With each new part, the story gets more interesting and interesting. Or people rather see the Switch version, but since I don't really own a Switch, I stick with what I have. And personally, I prefer the original way. I mean, I know this is a remake of the Famicom version, but what you see is what you get, you know? That's why if you want a good story, like if you want a let's play that people just don't skim over stories sometimes, but hey, watch my channel. I read along with the dialogue, and well, I do my best for voice acting, even though I'm not that good at it, but I do my best. Okay, so the next day, Inet and Ayumi return to the office. Inet, will you ever forgive me? Oh, Ayumi, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge. Alright. Oh. She's still a bit, she still feels guilty for, like she still, yeah, feels a little guilt after what she did. Let's see. Nope. What about the sheet? I don't know what to say about all this. Inet, I couldn't bear to think about what I'd do if anything happened to you, so I thought I should go alone. Thanks for thinking of me, but that was pretty reckless of you. I just couldn't bear to lose another friend. Okay, Yoko's notebook. Nope. Alright, let's think. She seems so sad. Okay. Let's try this phone here. It's a phone. Alright, let's see. Mojo? Okay. You've got nothing to worry about. With a 3rd degree black belt on your side. Yeah. How'd you like that? Enid, your zipper's open. Oh, what an embarrassing moment. What an embarrassing moment. Huh? Oh. Yeah, you heard the zipper. That was slightly embarrassing. But at least I made her smile. Let's see. Let's think. I ought to review before anything else. Well, it's time for a little review. Things sure seem to have come full circle lately. Tazaki, almost resorting to violence, finally broke down and confessed his lies. On another note, I'm sure that was the principal I saw at the Galleria. But who was that man he was with? Oh my gosh, I'm late. I'm so late for school. If I leave now, I should be able to get there by 4th period. You'd better hurry. Walk with me, okay? So, off to the high school we go. Chapter 7, An Unusual Connection. Yeah, that eerie music. Thanks, Enid. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Yeah, it was probably nothing. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to call it a part right here. Next time we start a new chapter in the story. So, until then, everyone, take care and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, leave a like and or comment down below. If you want to see more content, please consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell to receive updates on the latest videos. Take care and see you again.